Hello there guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and welcome back to a brand new video. And as you can see, I am buzzing, I am happy, I am so happy after yesterday's win against Liverpool at Anfield. What a performance by Chelsea Football Club. We absolutely dominated Liverpool. It took them 85 minutes to get the first shot on target. 85. Before that, nothing. The front three didn't do anything at all. Of course, maybe Mane had a few chances, but we kept them quiet throughout the whole 85 minutes until they had the single shot on target, which was Jorginho Wijnaldum. But fortunately, Mendy caught the ball, and he doesn't want to make sure Chelsea concede. So it took them 85 minutes to get a first shot on target. That tells you that Chelsea deserved to win yesterday. We've absolutely dominated Liverpool from minute 10 up to minute 85, because after that Liverpool had a few chances and gave us a few scares. But we just absolutely dominated Liverpool. You know, from from a defense to our attack was absolutely amazing, absolutely brilliant. Now, before I start talking about the game, I want to make sure you guys have subscribed to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to like the video, hit the like button if you enjoy it, and make sure you hit the bell notification so that you'll never miss the videos that I've uploaded. And let's move straight on to the what the lineup was yesterday. So in goal, we got Mendy, the back three of Rudiger, Christensen, and Azpilicueta. We had the midfield four of Ben Chilwell, N'Golo Kante, Jorginho, and Reece James. The wingers, we had Mason Mount on the left and Hakim Ziyech on the right, and we had Timo Werner up top. Now, if you look at this here, I did say that Timo Werner needs to play as a striker, and I got it right. I was a bit surprised not to see Pulisic start, because I thought that maybe he could have performed well like he did last season at Anfield, but Thomas Tuchel decides to play Hakim Ziyech this time, and I'll get into him in just a few minutes. But yeah, not I was pretty surprised not that Carlos Odoi didn't start the game today, like the game against United, and also surprised to see Ben Chilwell, because this is Ben Chilwell's second start under Thomas Tuchel, and I think Thomas Tuchel wants to make sure he has faith in these two, and I think both of them, Reece James and Ben Chilwell, was really good defensively and going forward as well. So yeah, I cannot really complain. Now let's talk about the game. So yeah, like I said before, from minute 10 up to minute 85, we absolutely dominated Liverpool. Like, they're the team I don't think who will be definitely challenging for the title, or even maybe going back into the top four, because they have after that loss yesterday, Liverpool have suffered five Premier League defeats at Anfield for the very first time, five in a row. My God, Liverpool, sorry, Anfield used to be a fortress, but not anymore. It is still Stamford Bridge, and it's still Chelsea Football Club. Their 86 game unbeaten one can never end. We are still the invincible team. We haven't won a golden trophy, but Stamford Bridge is faultless. No team can ever beat 86 games unbeaten one at Stamford Bridge. No team. It is only Chelsea. That's why Chelsea are a bigger and better club. Stamford Bridge is still faultless, and it will always be like that. Always be like that. So yes, Liverpool were didn't do anything. Of course, they had a few chances and they have more possession, but they only had three attempts, while Chelsea had, let's say, 12 attempts. We had six on target, and Liverpool has only got one. That tells you that Liverpool are not like the team from last season. They are definitely not like the team because going forward they're good and defended they're good. But this season is completely different. The whole team was absolutely dreadful for Liverpool. The whole team. While for Chelsea, a brilliant performance. I am so happy. This is the kind of performance I want to see, especially from big games. Not only defending, but going forward, making sure we do long passes and then try to score. And that's what happened today. Now, before I talk about the players, the first player I'm going to talk about is the man of the match. Now, I would have given it to Mason Mount, but yesterday I said I did a live watch along and I'm going to give it to Christensen, and that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to give the man of the match to Christensen. He was absolutely fantastic, brilliant, just absolutely great. Though he got more tackles, more interceptions, everything. Where he read the danger very, very well because he wants to give Chelsea another clean sheet, and that's what happened today. He was absolutely brilliant. Um, since since Thiago Silva got injured in that Tottenham game, which of course we've won, I was a little bit scared of Christensen because I was thinking to myself, will Christensen actually do well before Thiago Silva? I was a bit scared at first, but Christensen is really doing well, especially in the big games. That's why he kept a clean sheet against Tottenham, against Atletico Madrid, Man United, Liverpool yesterday, all because of him. And especially and also on Rudiger and Aspilicueta, who I thought was really good. But Christensen for me was absolutely brilliant. He deserved the man of the match. He is been brilliant. And to be honest with you, I cannot see him be on the bench over the next few games. He needs to be in that same position as a centre back, alongside with Rudiger on the left and Aspilicueta on the right. That is it. He needs to be at the center of that defense because that position suits him and he's been absolutely brilliant. Absolutely amazing. Well done, Christensen. Now, let's move on into the an assist and the goal scorer, which is, of course, N'Golo Kante and Mason Mount. I'm going to start off with N'Golo Kante. Now, to be honest with you, I didn't think he will start this game because, the two pivots, the two pivot of the midfield, Thomas Tuchel usually go Kovacic and Jorginho because, like I said, these two have been absolutely brilliant. So I didn't expect Kovacic to be on the bench for this one, but N'Golo Kante was absolutely brilliant. He got the ball back. He just read it absolutely brilliant. Of course, he had a few scares, just losing the ball, but I thought he was absolutely brilliant. And the way he did that long pass to Mason Mount was phenomenal. I never thought that Conte would play and would do well in that position, but yesterday he proves me wrong and he's been absolutely brilliant. What a performance by N'Golo Kante and Mason Mount. I want to see the people saying Mason Mount should be out. For those people that say that, you can all shut your mouths because Mason Mount is becoming the best player so far for Chelsea, especially under Thomas Tuchel. Under Lampard, he was okay, but under Thomas Tuchel, brilliant. Gareth Southgate needs to start Mason Mount because the Euro 2021 is nearly approaching, just a couple of months away. And Gareth Southgate needs to pick Mason Mount because, as you can see, that goal was absolutely brilliant. Like I said, N'Golo Kante did that long pass to Mason Mount. Mason Mount just says, you know what, I'm going to go past Fabinho and try to score. And that's what he did. And I think he done a more similar thing when Willian scored against Tottenham twice. Obviously, it was the first goal, and that's what he's trying to do. That was absolutely brilliant from Mason Mount. He's becoming one of our best players so far, and you cannot hate this guy. You really cannot hate this guy. He has been absolutely outstanding and really performing. And I can see over these next few games, he will get better and better and better. That's it. Mason Mount will get better. I can assure you, I promise you, he will get better. And the more he gets better, the best player he will become for Chelsea. And maybe he will win some of the awards, like the player of the month, or maybe the player of the season for Chelsea Football Club. I can assure you that. Mason Mount, fantastic goal, brilliant performance from him. Um, Moving on to the next player. I'm going to talk about Timo Werner because I think he was absolutely brilliant. He hasn't been played in that striker position under Thomas Tuchel, but as you can see, when Thomas Tuchel plays Timo Werner as a centre striker, you can see that performance yesterday. He was an absolute threat. He was brilliant. I thought he was unfortunate to get the goal disallowed. Now I don't know what's going on with VAR. I really don't know. If you cannot score with your hand, how is that offside? It's much similar to the Crystal Palace versus Leeds game at Salthouse Park when Crystal Palace beat them 5-1 and Patrick Bamford scored a goal that was offside and it was on the arm. Like, I just don't get it. I just don't get with these rules anymore. It just needs to change because I don't know. I really don't know why. I just don't know. That goal should have stood for me, and we should have been 2-0 up at half time, but VAR ruined it. Because we all know when you're 1-0 up, you should be happy but a bit scared at the same time because the opposition will play well and try and get back in the game. And unfortunately, that didn't happen for Liverpool because, like I said, Christensen was absolutely brilliant, and I thought Rudiger and Aspilicueta was brilliant too. So yes, so I was a bit scared, but I'm happy at the same time. But we should have been 2-0 up. But like I said, I thought Timo Werner was absolutely brilliant. And I think he had so many chances to try to make it, maybe more than 1-0. He could have had a hat trick. He had so many chances to go past Allison, this and that. But overall, his performance is really good. You know, really, really good. And I'm happy for Timo Werner. He'd be disappointed that the goal was disallowed, but I think he'll be happy with this performance, and so will Thomas Tuchel and the Chelsea fans because that performance was really good yesterday from Timo Werner. Now, finally, I want to talk about the manager, the masterclass manager, and that is Thomas Tuchel. What a manager he is. He is the right manager for Chelsea Football Club. He is still unbeaten in all of his games. That's Yesterday was his 10th game and he got to win. So that makes it 7 wins, 3 draws and 0 losses. He's still unbeaten. And guess what? 8 clean sheets in 10 games. My God, that is absolutely brilliant. And you know why we're getting clean sheets? It's because of Mendy and the defense, especially Christensen. That's why we're getting clean sheets under Thomas Tuchel. 8 so far. 8 in all competitions. Thomas Tuchel is the right manager for me. I doubted him after Lampard got sacked and in his first managerial career. But right now, he's a great manager for me. He's been brilliant. You know, it's not his first season, but I can assure you, next season he can get Chelsea into the next level, like say in the top 2, or maybe even close to winning the Premier League title. I can just feel that. Next season, I can feel that. I can really feel that. Even though it's a long way, I can feel it because, as you can see, he's getting these players' energy. He's making these Chelsea players having more possession, more chances. And we get to wins and clean sheets after clean sheets after clean sheets. So Thomas Tuchel, well done. I have to applaud you because I doubted you, but you are the right manager for Chelsea Football Club. You are the right manager. And I bet Thomas Tuchel will be staying for Chelsea Football Club for a bit of a long time because we don't want to him be like Lampard. But I'm not going to get gassed too yet because we all remember what happened last season. Frank Lampard got Chelsea into the top four, and guess what? We start to falling down. Let's hope. I'm hoping that Thomas Tuchel will not be like this. Let's hope that he can stay for a long time for Chelsea Football Club, just like he did for Paris Saint-Germain and other clubs as well. Let's pray. But Thomas Tuchel is the right manager. He is the reason why we're getting wins. You know, he's getting the defense worked really well, the midfields really well, and attacking really well. Even though we're not scoring a lot of goals, we're still getting wins, if you know what I mean. And we're getting clean sheets, you know. And that is Thomas Tuchel's fourth clean sheet against the big teams. You know, we kept a clean sheet against Tottenham, the clean sheet against Atletico Madrid, the same thing with Manchester United and now Liverpool. You know, we are not a fearless team. We cannot fear anyone. The only team we can fear is Manchester City because they're in good form right now, and they're 100% going to win the title. Sure, I'm pretty sure about that. That's the only team that Chelsea are fearing. But the rest of them, Chelsea are not fearing anyone else because they know they can turn their season because they want to turn their season around. Before Thomas Tuchel came in, Chelsea were in 10th place. 10th. Now, yesterday, we're in 4th, and we want to make sure that we stay by 4th. We want to make sure that we're still in the top four. Because if you look at Everton, before the game against Liverpool today, Everton were in the top four, and we cannot let that, and we didn't let that happen. Our aim was to get 3 points, a big win against Liverpool, and make sure that we overtake Liverpool and into the top four. And guess what? We got a game against Everton at Stamford Bridge on Monday, so that's going to be another interesting game. But focusing on yesterday's game, like I said, brilliant performance. Christensen, the man of the match, absolutely fantastic. N'Golo Kante, brilliant. Mason Mount, phenomenal. Thomas Tuchel is a masterclass. Timo Werner was brilliant. Our defending is brilliant compared to last season. Because remember last season at Anfield, we conceded five, just five. You know, the goalkeeper was a mess, but most of our defending was an absolute mess. This yesterday, completely different. The goalkeeper didn't have to make a few saves, in the second half. Our defender just kept the Liverpool front three quiet for the whole game. And I'm not sure if you saw Mo Salah shaking his head. I was thinking to myself, why is Mo Salah shaking his head? And I know because when he walked off, I think he was substituted, and I didn't think he was happy to let that happen. But but if the manager says he wants to take him off, he takes him off. If you know what I mean, you cannot change. You cannot change. If you know that that player hasn't performed well, you take him off. And yeah. So anyway, it's I don't think there's anything else to say other than I'm gassed, I'm happy, I'm smiling, I am so happy. I'm confident that Chelsea can go into the Champions League next season to the top four and maybe try and win some trophies. The only thing in our hands is the FA Cup. The Champions League is going to be tough, but the FA Cup surely is got to be Chelsea's. Surely, because under Thomas Tuchel, like we said, any manager that makes Chelsea into the top four and gets a trophy, brilliant season for them and for the manager. So yeah, that's it, guys. I am so happy yesterday. A brilliant performance and a big win, and it's all in our favour. It's all in our favour. Liverpool are just 4 points behind Chelsea for now. They used to be above Chelsea, but now they're below. They're in 7th place. 7th. This could be their worst season ever. It could be their worst season if they really don't pick up points. And let's hope that Chelsea keep on winning just to keep the pressure on Liverpool. Let's hope that happens. So yes, guys, I'm still buzzing. I'm still happy. I had to sleep because I was so tired, but today I've woken up and I'm feel so much energy, and I'm confident that Chelsea can get more wins, more clean sheets under Thomas Tuchel, and back into the Champions League next season. I'm I am I'm just gassed. I know it from my heart. And as a Chelsea fan, the way I see that performance yesterday, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So there you go, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're new. Don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. And don't forget to hit the bell notification so that you never miss any of my YouTube content. And yeah, brilliant performance, really good win. Mason Mount, the difference. Christensen, man of the match. Everybody was perfect. Absolutely brilliant performance. So yes, thank you guys for watching. Look after yourselves. Take care and peace.